Thought you weren't coming.
It's only been 8 minutes.
Oh, right. 8 minutes.
I'm sorry.
Can I get you a drink? I can order you something. Ah, see, you're all set.
Um, First of all, I want to say that I'm really sorry about Kate. I mean, not her. I
I,
mean,
I know, I know.
right.
Thanks.
When did you become a scotch drinker?
Oh, uh, when you started wearing frills, maybe?
It's like we're two different people. It's been a long time.
Yeah. How have you been?
Good, actually. Really good. Thanks. What about you?
Good, good. Well, as you must know, life's been a little rough, but one learns to get by. Drinking scotch, maybe. Anyway, I heard what a big success Church of Winter was. I'm impressed. I mean, now and then I'd find people reading it in random places. I'd always think about you every time I see a teenage girl reading it on a bus, lady with her own copy under the shade of a tree, an old lady doing a dramatized reading for her dogs at the park.
Well, I guess I turned out to be pretty popular among the female audience.
You didn't think of yourself as a feminist?
I never said that.
Linda, you would never open a door by yourself. You would never sit in a chair if I hadn't offered to you first.
That has nothing to do with feminism.
You used to say that.
Well, I changed my mind about many things that I said in the past.
Hey,
Okay?
hey, I think your quirks were adorable. Okay.
Well, you really know how to start a conversation.
Can I order you some food?
No, I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'll get the check.
I said one drink, Ralph.
I'll be back in a moment. You know, I always knew you'd make it. The Church of Winter should be sold worldwide.
It was a brief but nice success.
Ah, but a success after all. It means you can do anything you'd like, go anywhere you want to go. Everyone I know has read Church of Winter. You're a good writer. I always loved what you wrote.
Did did you read it?
Excuse me. Did you want me to read it?
What?
Well, I have to say that
That what?
it's a forbidden object at home.
Yes. That's what I thought. Thanks for telling me.
No, never mind. Actually,
Why are we here, Ralph?
well, I wanted to see you, talk to you, remember you. How long has it been? 5, 6 years, maybe? Want to get to know the woman in the pearl necklace.
Why are we here, Ralph?
I'd like you to get to know me. We've changed, but we're the same person, just better, I guess. You still have those eyes that I love to look into.
Just
And
like that.
excuse me?
Yeah, just like that. You send somebody back to square one in a blink. Wait, I don't know, 5, 6 years, make some phone calls, and all because you want to get to know that same person better. Or spout some looking at her eyes bullshit.
Linda,
What do you want, Ralph? You didn't bring me here for a picnic. There are thousands of people that you can go for a picnic with. Thousands of people who believe your bullshit when they've only heard it once. Thousands of people that you don't have to call 1,000 times in order to get a virtual drink with you. You want something? You better say it now, Ralph. And you can save all your pretty words for someone's ears who can actually tolerate their frequency.
This is not bullshit, and you know it. Look, I'm sorry that this might not have started this conversation as I was supposed to, and yes, maybe I should have started with an I'm sorry. But trust me, this is not easy for me either. I made mistakes, huge mistakes, and life wasn't exactly playing on my side. So yes, I know. I really messed up, and I wish things had ended up differently. And I know I messed up your life, but I'm really glad you're doing well afterwards. I know I hurt you. And I made some really bad choices, but time goes by and people change and circumstances change. And I think it's fair to give them a chance to mend.
What do you want?
Isn't it clear? I want you back, Linda. I know this might come sudden or unexpected to you, but since you're asking me to be straightforward, this is what I want and what I'm hoping for.
I've been married for 2 years now.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm happy for you. I should have started. I'm sorry, Linda. Congratulations.
Thanks.
In my defense, I didn't see a ring.
Well, rings,
They don't mean anything, yeah.
right?
So who's the lucky man?
Leonard, cardiologist.
I'm sorry. Oh, and glad that you're happy. You deserve it.
Yes. So, you're back in the city.
Kind of. Lived in Queens for some time. Come back to Milwaukee this year.
Of course you did.
It's not what you think. Came back for a gig in March and got stuck here.
How did you get stuck? Or who did you get stuck with?
It's not what you think. I hate it here.
Why did you stay here then? You know you're allowed to travel.
Well, I have to say, you're lucky that you can still afford New York's rent. I'd come back to my earlier life anytime.
Earlier life?
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
No, I will never enjoy a story that involves a miscarriage. I guess I just want to know what happened with you. We were everything, and now it's like I know nothing about you. I kind of think we just shouldn't be strangers after all.
Well, I stayed here for a few more years after the divorce. I don't even know why. I hated my job, I hated the city, but I guess I had nowhere else to go.
When did you get divorced?
You want to put me through a song and dance?
Excuse me?
You knew about the miscarriage. Don't tell me you didn't know about this.
Everybody knew about the miscarriage. It was a big deal. And so long ago. Redbird Publishing Co. hadn't split yet, and people talk. You were the one who wanted to talk. If it bothers you so much, we can just end this call right here, and you can save all of those songs and dances.
Wait, Linda. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Please don't go.
Yell at me again, and I'll block your email, too. You won't ever get a hold of me.
After Kate recovered, I found myself in a very compromising situation. I'd given up all my previous life in my hometown, my family, all because of my son. A son that was never in my plans, but I already loved. He had become my number one priority. I had a horrible couple of years when not only had I lost a baby, but I found myself in a city that I'd never dreamed with a woman that I did not love. I thought about coming back, but after a while I realized I couldn't handle it. I was already working for a small publishing company, and Kate wasn't that bad after all. And I thought anything would be better than starting back from zero again. I hated my life. And one night we had this big fight, one of those that changes everything. After that, living with Kate was tormenting. So much more than I would have guessed a long time ago. So much before I'd ever met you.
Yeah, exactly what you didn't think about when you knocked her up and blew our engagement and my life up in a second.
We weren't engaged yet. We were broken up.
For a week. 7 days. 7 days, Ralph, is how long it took you to go back to her.
I didn't
As you
know.
always will. And then you had the guts to ask me to marry you, and I was stupid enough to believe you.
I didn't know yet. You know this. We got together and I was determined not to see her again. And she hit me with this news. You know this too well. We've had this discussion a million times. But hey, you win. Anyway, you're married. You have bestsellers. I'm pretty much the opposite. You've earned every right to hate me, okay?
I didn't say I hate you.
Then I don't even know why we're having this conversation.
Because I'm not married. Because I left Leonard 3 months ago. Because when the screen of my fucking phone showed your name for the first time, I knew nothing would ever be the same.
You blocked me.
It doesn't matter. I realized that I didn't love him, and I don't know if I ever did. And I hated having to share my bed with him every single night. And then your emails came, and my life got screwed up yet again. I haven't written anything good for the past 2 years. Everything's gotten rejected, and I just can't stand it anymore. I need you to help me write this book. We are unbeatable. We can make it unrejectable.
And what if we make our lives unbeatable? What if we go back to the days when we thought we had the world at our feet? When a very promising writer and a first level editor would count the hours for work to be over just to share a drink with each other, as they would share stories and dreams or hold silly discussions about whether it was important or not to bring a magic 8 ball to Sierra. And when a week lasted forever, as they waited for the weekend to come with 2 full days of sleepless nights.
I'm asking you this strictly professionally.
I just got a job in New Zealand. A more than well-paid job as an editor. I have to be there on Friday. I was leaving today, but I can delay my flight for 2 more days if you want to come with me.
I'm feeling dizzy.
We can make it right this time. Just say the word and I'll buy your plane ticket. I'll come to New York and I'll get you and we'll go.
I can't.
I'm aware you can't decide just like that. But this could be a turning point in our lives. You're very talented and all you need is a fresh start. We both just need a fresh start from zero. When we thought our lives were already put together and none of us died. And we're still young, just wiser and better. You would make wonderful work in Wilmington. I can get you a job with the company I work for, and they might even be interested in publishing some of your work. You made your first big hit at the age of 32. You can do anything.
Why are you telling me this?
Because none of our lives are pretty right now. And I can't promise that they will be afterwards, but I can assure you this. I will work every day to make yours happier. What else do you want to do? What else do you want me to do? Do you want to get married? Because I'll marry you. I won't.
God, don't you see what you're trying to do here, Ralph? Don't you see that you're painting a perfect world that on the surface seems to be irresistible to jump in, but in the bottom it has a frightening price? A world that I had previously imagined 6 years ago and you painfully shattered, leaving me not only in square one, but awfully heartbroken and with no hope for life whatsoever. A world in which no matter what happens, I'll be depending on you because you are the one that I came with and for. But if you make your human mistakes, once again, I'm going to find myself not only back to zero, but back to -14. And that is just not going to happen. I'm not going to make that mistake again, and I don't care how much I have to win or lose. If I'm at zero now, I would rather stay at zero forever than risk going back to -50 as soon as you screw up again.
I made my mistakes. Yes, I did. And I paid the highest price anyone could pay for a mistake like that. I've gone through a lot. And I've changed. And I've grown up. And I'm here because I love you. Because I always did. And I wasn't clever enough to handle my situation.
Then go, Ralph. Go. Go to the Pacific Islands. Go away. Go anywhere you want. Just don't even tell me where you're going. Just go.
Linda, wait. For this is nothing but a message. And if it reaches the end, it will mean that time for spring has come. But if it doesn't,
The winter shall last forever,
it will last forever.
and this body will be
And
its
this body
eternal
will be
witness.
its eternal witness.
God, I thought I
It
thought
took
you
me
hadn't.
years to fully read it. And I was scared. Scared that you'd hate me for reading it. Scared to read how much you hated me. But one day I couldn't help it. And I read the end. The end only, as if I was going to find out if there was a small chance you could ever see me again. And I did. And I got the message.
I'm really sorry.
And
I have to go.
enough. Linda.
I love you.